Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. If you've watched my previous video, you'll know that I'm about to embark on a backpacking trip that's going to last many months. As promised in that last video, today I thought I'd show you guys exactly what I'm taking with me. But before we start, just a quick note. I'm not going to talk about what clothes or what toiletries I'm taking, just because I feel like that's unique to each person and it kind of depends on what kind of trip you're going on. But more importantly, I also haven't figured out what clothes I'm taking yet. Hopefully this video gives you guys some inspiration for when you're packing for your next trip. Alright, enough talking, let me show you what I'm taking with me. So this is everything I'm taking with me apart from clothes and toiletries. Let's start with the bag itself. This is the backpack I'm taking, an Osprey Sojourn 80 litre. I've used this for a number of years now. The thing I love about this backpack is that it also has wheels, so if I want to give my back a rest, I can wheel it around, and the straps itself nicely fold away, so when you're checking it in, it doesn't really get caught on things. I believe this backpack comes in a few other sizes. There's a 60 litre, and I think the biggest one is 100 litre. 100 litre was a bit too big for me, it would have absolutely crippled me, so the 80 litre is probably the best fit. Right, moving on to my day bag next, which is the Mindshift Backlight 25 litre. So I love this bag because at the back there's like separate compartments which you can customize, and it means I can keep all my sort of camera stuff nicely organized, and it's just great when I'm like filming on the go to grab exactly what I need. So this is my bum bag. It's a Max Top bag. I don't know how big it is in terms of liters, but it's something I got off Amazon. It's got a few different compartments. It's not the best bag in the world, but it works for me. I'm sure if you wanted a better one, there's plenty of alternatives out there. Right, let's move on to the other stuff. So we've got a bunch of charging cables for all the various electronics I'm taking with me. We've got some tripods. So this I use for the camera I'm filming on at the moment, which is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So this is, I have no idea what brand this is, but it's like the budget version of the GorillaPod. I got this for a Secret Santa gift many years ago. And yeah, it's great because these legs are fully flexible, as you can see. And it means I can sort of bend them in any way possible to place my camera. So when you're traveling, one of the key things is travel adapters. Now I've got this, again, it's just some generic thing I got off Amazon, but it works for me and does the job. I also have this, which is like a USD adapter. It's got 4 USB ports, and you can swap these plug points out depending on where you're traveling to. Very useful. Moving on, I've got some blister plasters. I walk a lot when I'm traveling, so that's a necessity. And then we've got some antibacterial wipes, which I don't really need to explain any further. Headphones, always important when you're traveling. And then we have my wallet here, which when I travel, I like to keep as light as possible. I generally only carry maybe 1 or 2 bank cards, as well as other important ID and some notes as well. And then we've got some face masks, which considering I'm going to be taking lots of flights on this trip, it's an absolute necessity. And then we have a 5 litre wet/dry bag to keep my valuables dry whilst I'm traveling. As you've gathered, I'm a blind man, so I need my glasses. I usually wear contacts when I'm traveling, but at the time I filmed this video, I've run out, so I'm just waiting for the next batch to arrive. And then we've got some sunglasses. And then we have a microfiber towel. I always travel with this, just in case I don't have access to a towel. It's supposed to be a quick drying towel, but I actually haven't used it yet, so no evidence if it actually works. But hopefully it does if I ever have to use it. And then we have a portable speaker, as well as a portable hard drive to store all the footage from my travels. So then we have my portable chargers. I have 3 of those, which you might say are an overkill, but I think it's necessary. The smaller one is an Anker one, this is an Inu, and then this is sort of my heavy duty portable charger. So this is a Synerge portable charger. It's got 4 different USB-C ports, so it supports fast charging. And yeah, overall it's a great product. It is a bit chunky and it is a bit expensive, but it's powerful enough that I can charge my laptop fully twice with it. So yeah, very useful for me. We have a first aid kit. And then here we have an eye mask. Now this is a Mantra eye mask. Now I can hear what you guys are saying. Aren't eye masks a bit of a luxury product? And yes, I can't deny it, but I really struggle with sleeping on planes. I don't know what it is, I just find it very uncomfortable. And on this trip especially, I'm going to be taking a lot of overnight flights. So it's key that I get a bit of sleep so that I'm rested when I land in the morning. So yeah, I had a look online and a lot of places recommended these masks. So I'm going to give it a go and I'll give you guys a review once I'm done with my trip on how useful they were. So here we have probably my most treasured possession and the thing I enjoy traveling with the most, my drone, my DJI Mini 2. And then we also have the associated controller and batteries. But yeah, I just love this drone. It films in 4K, and the best thing about it is that it's so small, it fits perfectly into the palm of your hand. Another DJI product I have, I feel like at this point DJI should sponsor me. I have way too many of their products. But yeah, another DJI product I have is the DJI Mic 2, one of which I'm using to film right now, and the other one is charging here in the charging case. This links up perfectly with my Osmo Pocket 3. So yeah, here's another unsponsored ad for DJI. Right, moving on to the final few things, I've got some compression cubes. I've never used compression cubes before, but given I'm going to be traveling for a few months, I thought these were quite good to reduce the space in my backpack. But as with the eye mask, I'll give you guys a view on this once I'm done with my trip. I've also got a laundry bag, which is fairly self-explanatory. And then next to that, we have this wonderful product, which let me open up and show you exactly what it is. So this is sort of a money wallet. It helps you organize money, and I'm going to be traveling to many different countries on this trip. So it's vital I had a way to sort of keep my currency separate. And yeah, I thought I'd try using this. On the other side of my laundry bag, we have the rain cover for my day bag. That came with the backpack, so didn't purchase that separately. Thankfully, so far on my travels, I haven't had to use it yet, and hopefully it stays that way. Here's something else I've bought specifically for this trip. To you, it might look like just a plain old water bottle, but actually, this is a filter water bottle, which comes with filters just over here. This means that I'll be able to drink tap water or other water sources if need be. Another important product I take with me when I'm traveling is my AirTag, which is absolutely vital, especially if you're checking in a bag like I am on this trip. Just gives you tabs on where it is and on any other sort of valuables you have. So I always recommend you guys carry an AirTag when you travel. And finally, the most important thing I'll be taking on my trip is my passport. Without this, I won't even be leaving the UK and going anywhere. That's a quick overall summary of everything I'm taking with me on my backpacking trip. Hopefully you found that useful. If there is something I haven't included that you guys take with you, then please let me know in the comments below. By the time you guys watch this video, I would have already left the UK for my trip. So come back next week to see the first video from my trip. I can't wait to share it with you guys. As always, I hope you guys are doing well, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.